found out I've been wet sanding too high. I can color sand at 6 and 800. I was wet sanding at 8, 1000, 15. Now is it gonna hurt? No, it's just gonna take longer. But as Greg said, let the product do the work for you. So I was using 800 because I didn't have any 1000, but should have been using 800 all the time. So we're gonna flatten this paint out. We're ready to go. Going over what I went over yesterday. Keep going. Use the old paper for what was already done yesterday, and then I got the new paper soaking while I'm going. But notice that overspray ain't even a problem because we sanded it all off. So a lot of times you don't have to panic when you got a problem if you know what the steps are. Sometimes the steps will take care of mistakes. See any family on? Nope, no family on. No comments. Yeah, again, a lot of people are asking, why am I wet sanding the car? I mean, why I'm hand sanding it and not using the DA. I'm going to show you why. Karina, what's going on? I'm going to show you guys why I'm not. Okay. Look at all the contours on this car. A DA primarily is flat. So you're either going to have uneven sanding, burn through, or you're going to have to be using the edge a lot. And when you're using the edge of the sander, you got to be real careful. Just look at the shape of this car. All of these curves, that's asking for a burn through. Even up here, that's curved. Curved. I mean, the only time you're really gonna be able to use the DA is up here. You can DA to death right here, top of the car, but it's just this is just one of those cars that you got to put a lot of work in, which is why it costs so much. Which is why it costs so much to have these cars done. Because you just, it's going to be taking more risk of messing up a good paint job trying to save time. These cars take time. Literally, I mean, particularly the 64 Impala, because of all of these shapes. It's just not flat enough. It is just not flat enough. Now you'll notice the gaps around my doors are off. I think my hinges are bad and I gotta redo my hinges. But not a big deal. Not a big deal. Now I could lift the car up. That might make doing this part a little easier. Really starting to come along. Now we're going to the quarter panel. And to be honest with you, if all I get done is the quarter panel, I'm good. I don't know if you guys can hear me. Y'all don't want to see me. See what I'm doing. Again, this is number soap water and 800 grit sandpaper. This is what you do after you have cleared the car. Some people call it color sanding. The older guys call it color sanding. Everybody now calls it wet sanding. All the same thing. And remember, this just takes time. Don't, you just gonna mess up your paint job trying to get it in. Let me see that. Message deleted by bolt-on car restoration. All right, I didn't mean to delete anything. I don't know what happened. It said I deleted somebody's message. Karina, if I deleted your message, I didn't mean to. Moving the phone and must have hit something. in any direction. It's like this paper about to start wearing out, which is time. I done enough panels with it. All right, what's going on, man? We got a lot of people in the chat. What's going on? You see. Well, we wet sanded on the last wet sand from the touch-up paint on the 64. Ready to get to the 62 Impala. Trying to get this finished out. You know what? I'm gonna bring you guys to see what I'm doing around here. Because I'm even wet sanding this side of the track. Again, just 800 sandpaper and soap water. That's all it is. Flattening out your paint. Flatter it is, the more shiny it'll be. You can start wet sanding at 600. I was going much too high. I was wet sanding at 1,000, which it doesn't hurt. It just takes longer. So it wasn't incorrect, but I could have been saving time. Time is very important in car restoration, because if it's your car, the longer it takes, the greater the likelihood you'll lose interest in not finishing it. If it's somebody else's car, people want their cars back. I got some advice I'm going to try. Somebody told me to get some foam and wet sand, put the wet sandpaper around foam blocks and wet sand like that. I might give that a try. Trying to think of something I could work on today other than wet sanding. But you got to know when you're getting bored. Woo. I'm the only person that would happen to. Who is this? Patricio. Wow. I guess it's Patricio. Patricio, I don't quite understand what you're saying, but I'm glad you're on the channel. What the heck is going on? Yeah, Patricio, I don't quite understand your comment, but glad you joined in us. me see. Again, what we doing today? Doing the wet sanding on the touch-up paint job on this 64 Impala. Wet sand is 600 or 800 sandpaper, all the way up to 5,000 if you want. Soap water, regular dish soap, cheap dish soap. The soap is only a lubricant to make sure it slides. Ugh. I see some of this stuff I'm gonna have to hand buff. I'm not gonna be able to leave it flat just because of how I want my car to turn out. see what you guys talking about. All right, nobody hollering at your boy. All right. Let me know where you guys are in the world. Argentina, UK, US. From the US, let me know what state. Oh, come on. Oh. Sometimes you run into paper that won't hold this. The paint is too rough, and it'll fold the paper real easy. And you got to get the right grip on the paper just to get it started. Ugh. All right. Tell you what we're gonna do. Let's find that foam we were talking about earlier. So we got all kinds of foam in here, and when the person said it to me, this is the foam that came in my mind. This right here. Oh. It's right here. I'm gonna cut this. Are you freaking kidding me? Ugh. Okay. I gotta really reorganize in here. I had to really clean up. Okay. We're gonna cut this. We're gonna cut this foam. Wrap. Get a. Where is a blade? Any kind of blade. Box cutter. Where are my hand saws? That's strange. Okay, let's get this out of the way. Now, see how that it's firm yet it's soft. Let's see how this works. Let me put you guys over here. I should have, look like I almost got it perfect. If you guys do this, measure the foam to the paper. I almost nailed it perfectly, actually, by accident. Wow. I like it. A+ on the foam, my dear. Oh, but it's wrinkling up the paper. It's not keeping it perfectly flat, which means you're not getting all this stuff is frustrating. Trying to do an hour of sanding. This is my only thing I don't like. And then paper buckles like that, you're not getting a flat sand. If I could get this to work without that paper buckling, I'd do it. Maybe as the initial sand to first knock down the rough clear, and then I went sand with my hand after that. But for whatever reason, the paper is buckling, and I don't like that. Maybe it's my technique. Yeah, the paper's buckling. I'm gonna bail. Well, I'm gonna tell you pretty much my rule of thumb: when the paper keeps buckling like that, just get another sheet of paper. Whoa. And yes, I've already thought about the fact that I can lift the car up. Oh. Wow, it's going to take a lot of sanding. Oh. Um. Hmm. I don't want to stop, but I'm getting bored and frustrated with this paper. So it's probably me. It's not the paper. It's probably me. By going to 2 sheets of paper and I'm having the same problem. My technique is off today. Something, but generally, if you're not enjoying it, stop. Come back another day. But if it's your job, obviously you can't stop. I think maybe I'm pushing too hard. Maybe that's what it is. This is like anything else. Like if you play basketball or something, some days you can't hit a basket, you're just off. Recognize just the off day. You either play through it, or you just hang it up, leave the gym, come back the next day. Wow. Wow. I just can't get it to do what it do. Ugh. Oh, come on. Oh, killing me. Maybe it's this panel. Yeah, I'm gonna have to sand this 2 or 3 times. I mean 2 or 3 sessions. Because there's no way this is smooth, giving me this much trouble. At least we're looking better than we were. Looks like I did a good job blending the paint. Look at this. Paper just fighting. I don't know if I need more soap. It seems bubbly enough. Ugh. Now the key is if you shortchange here and bail out, what's going to happen is when you're driving your car and you see what you didn't do or didn't take the time to do, you're going to be upset with yourself, saying, if I would have just had patience, taken the time to do it right, it'd be looking exactly like I want it to. So don't be thinking about how you feel right now. Think about how you're going to feel later. Take that extra time to ensure you get the result you want to see, or at least to the best of your capability. But nothing bothers you more than when you know you could have done better and you just tapped out because you were tired at the time. Or bored. I say you wipe it down. Remember, when you wet sanding, you sand that clear, it turns to a white dust. But because you're wet sanding, it turns into a white paste. And if you don't wipe that off, when you start sanding again, the white paste just clogs up your sandpaper. So just makes the work harder. So you want to wipe it down after every sanding. Oh, that was dumb. All right. You know what? We haven't started this car in a while. Let's start it. Show you guys what it looks like after the wet sand. It should be dull, shouldn't be shiny like the top. See how that's reflecting? See, that's not reflecting anything. That's reflecting. We getting it, when you sand it down, it gets dull. And then the compound and everything works it, brings it out. And it shines and reflects like that. But even this is dirty and dull. I'm gonna go ahead and shit. Okay. Let this battery charge up for a second. Put some let some air get into the bags. I'm gonna lift it up, start it. I haven't started this car in a minute. I know it needs a new battery. I only hear one pump. I don't hear two pumps. Yeah. Yeah, that's a problem. I'm only hearing one pump on. It should be louder than that. Okay, they're both on. Man, you guys not talking to me today. You must be, all my regular followers must be in church. We're a real talkative channel here. Let's lift the front up. Wow, not enough air. What's going on? Who's on? Hit me in the chat. Let me know who's on. I'm trying to lift this. I'm trying to lift the car up. I haven't started this car in weeks, probably over a month, which is not good. Battery is pretty much dead. Definitely needs to be replaced. But I've been kind of traveling, and the stuff I've been doing on the car just really didn't start it. I don't like starting the car when it's pancaked when it's on the ground. So if I put it on the ground, I'm generally not going to start it. It's always going to take more to lift the front of the car than it does lifting the back of the car, obviously, because you have a 500-pound engine. But still a nice car. Still a nice car. Okay. Got a little lift on it. 1, 2, 3. Let me lift this car up all the way. Oh, really? Ooh, this battery. It looks like this battery is out of here. It's not even starting with the battery charger on it. Oh. Make sure it is holding a charge. Oh, yeah. That's good. We got gas. Now, if I can find something to distract myself for a couple of minutes, it's going to pop right on. It starts off with a strong crank. That just means that battery is 100% gone. Or I cut the power off. Let me check. No, power's still going. Or I cut the power off in the trunk, which I don't feel like taking the loose to see if I did. Ooh, let's see. Okay, it's trying. You all hear it? You hear it? I need you guys to start a chant for this car to start. Okay, what is next? Carpet. Got to get the carpet. Chrome. Carpet. I guess I could start on the lights. I guess I could. Start on the lights. Main thing I need you to do is clean up. You know what? Oh, did I show you guys this gun? Check this out. It is from 1906. Made in Connecticut. It was in one of the houses I bought in Indiana. Yeah. Yeah, this goes in right here. It actually was a rifle. There you go. Oh, no, you don't go. Yeah. Actually was, somebody made it a sawed off. Shaved off the back of the rifle and cut this way too short. Look at that. That's not even 12 inches. Jeez. But a buddy of mine wants it really bad. I'm going to let him have it. Yeah. All right. Yeah. show you some cool stuff on it. Um, says Newport. Is it Newport? Newport model, and it was made in Greenwich, Connecticut. That's what that says, Newport CN. Serial numbers are all over it. I have to take it back a loose to show you the serial numbers, but it's cool. What's up, Jared? Yeah, it's pretty cool. A buddy of mine's gonna trade me a handgun for it. He just wants to keep it on his desk. He's a collector. All right, let's fire this thing up. Quit messing around. All I needed was a short distraction. Whoa! You see that flame? That's all I needed. I don't know if sometimes when I start that car, you all can't hear it. I think you'll be able to hear it because if I have the camera in the driveway, you can't hear it. Hope you guys heard it. Sounds beautiful, loud. So I'm gonna clean up. We are over an hour. I'm gonna let you guys go. Make sure you hit that alarm button, so you know when I'm on. As we're putting this ride back together, plenty of wet sanding to do. Oh my goodness, I know that sounds fun. But I'll talk to you guys soon.